Mega Meal Monday! Yeah! We are going now to Modulo 14, which is another new spot, newish, that's opened up in Valencia. It is actually a shared kitchen, from what I can ascertain, of a few other well-established restaurants in the area. One being Jenkins, one being Cheeks, one being Michigan's Pizza, which is really cool. And yeah, you know, we're gonna get a little bit of everything, as is the way for the Mega Meal Monday. And we will also be using their QR code to order everything, where you can pay on the QR code and all that stuff. And that's especially interesting because I'm gonna be implementing that into Big Johnson's Burger Joint soon, yay! So if anyone who's had to wait for being served, no more. Now you just have to wait for your food. But yeah, cool. All right, let's see how it is, and hope you enjoy. So you actually, inside, you can't order through the QR code, which is interesting. But here is a look at the menu. But I will show you the QR code as well. We're going. Here we go, guys. Are we ready? Everything all at the same time as well. How super efficient of them. That is a lot of pieces. So this is the deep dish. Detroit's, I think it's called, Detroit's, Michigan. This is the chicken burger, which I believe is from Cheeks, which is the same business that I don't have any other thing on here, from Jenkins. This is a brunch with a Hollandaise sauce, which is pretty good, and this is the mac and cheese. So let's go. Let's start with the brunch, actually. Let's see. All right, this is nothing on this bread. Nice, huh? Okay. That's decent. Let's try it. A bit of Hollandaise. Why don't we do a little mixy mix? Yeah, really nice eggs. A little bit of cress. What do you think of these eggs? Let's try it with a bit of egg. Nice. A little dippy dip. Nice, very nice. I think, I think getting Hollandaise right is a bit of a fine art. So it's nice and creamy. Sometimes it can be a bit too liquidy, too diluted, even. Big words. Okay. Nice salmon as well. Nicely smoked. So far, very decent. Okay. We'll come back. Let's try something else now. We're going to try the mac and cheese. Let's go here. Oh, they've got pulled pork on the top. That's very nice. Look at that. That is that cheese on the top. That's really good. Like really good. Some more cress. There you go. Super creamy, not overcooked. The pulled pork is very sweet, but that's a lovely taste and texture to the dish. Oh, very nice. Double thumbs. All right, let's try this chicken burger. So there's cheese, there's their ranch sauce, some of the brioche. Nothing else, no pickles, I don't believe. No pickles. Okay, let's give it a go. Nice flavor. Texture is, it's lacking a crunch. I mean, maybe that's not what they're going for, but on the fried chicken itself. Almost tastes like a fillet chicken, but nicely seasoned. Not really tasting. Not really tasting the cheese. Tastes like thigh as opposed to chicken breast. Even if you look. So it's quite soft. Not bad, but definitely had better. Okay. The pizza. Got no pizza going. So this is going to be fun. You ready, guys? That smells great. Now, I've had this before, not this particular topping. I've had this pizza before and I love it. I normally get them in much smaller, about half this size even. So this is a half size of a full pizza. And I've never really noticed how, I mean, obviously it's a deep dish, but how much dough it is by comparison to toppings. And I think this is because I've gone for a very creamy, there's no like tomato base, it's all like white cream, lots of different cheeses, 5 different cheeses. It's nice, but it's, I think I need something else. So this would be my mistake, but again, in terms of what they said they were going to give me and what I've got, they match. Okay, I'm going to finish up and see if I've got room for anything else. I decided to take some initiative and I asked them to add some pastrami from the other pizza option. So now we're mixing it up. Let's see how it is. I just finished the brunch, which was nice. Nice pastrami. All right. Also, I'll order one more thing, which may be my eyes being bigger than my belly, but an Oxtail Quesadilla. It's really nice. Okay. See you next time. Okay, guys, welcome back. We just got an extra dish. This is the Oxtail Quesadilla. All the others are in the graveyard. I'm not sure I'm going to finish this. Mainly because it's just it's very cheesy, which makes a lot of sense because it's a 5-cheese pizza, but maybe a bit too much. So instead, I'm going to go for something that still has cheese, but a little less cheese, and it's oxtail. So I love the presentation. Look at that, how pretty. All right, let's give it a go. Oh yeah, look, oh, that's coming out. Looks nice. So again, this is another good example of the, I guess just the kind of the bar being raised regarding food quality, presentation for Valencia. And it's not to say that it doesn't have some incredible peaks, but it does have a relatively low bar to entry. So when you have places like this that are a bit more commercial or a bit more accessible, and they're doing it like this, I think that is a good indicator. As a restaurant owner, a good indicator that that there is demand for that, and the fact that it's, you know, it's a Monday lunch, and there's, I'd say it's about third full. Looking outside, people inside as well. It's not a particularly nice day either, so yeah, I think it's good. I think it's real good. Now let's try it. Nice. Similar flavor actually to the what they had on top of the mac and cheese, so maybe that was Oxtail as well. Really nice. Really nice. Let's get a little bit of the freshly cut tomato and onion. Perhaps a little coriander would have been nice. But no, this is a good mix of different textures and flavors and temperature. Cool. So I think I'll finish this. I think this is coming home to me. Lola. Okay guys, that's it. We got all that and we left this. That's coming home. Mega Meal Monday done. And that was a good Mega Meal Monday. That was a nice, consistently enjoyable intake of foods that, you know, I'm going to obviously deny myself for the next 3 days. So I think it's psychologically, I feel here now with all those things, especially cheese, a lot of cheese. But no, it's a great example, I think, of the evolution again of Valencia's food scene. As I said, and you know, the fact that they were able to get all that food out so quickly. I mean, there's a lot of replicable ingredients, but still the consistency, that everything was hot as it was intended. If I was to rank the dishes, I'd say definitely my favorite dish was the mac and cheese, which actually was just a side dish and really well priced. I mean, $5.50, and that was a hefty bowl of mac and cheese with some extra meat in it, which it doesn't even mention on the menu. Then I'd follow that up with the quesadilla, which again, just a nice combination of the hot and cold, different textures. Could have done with maybe a little bit of coriander, but that's just me. And then otherwise, no, the oxtail flavor was good. Upon reflection, I don't think the meat that was on the mac and cheese is the same as the oxtail. I think what that is a pulled pork, because it definitely was sweeter, and the oxtail has, you know, less of a sweet taste, but it was really tasty. And yeah, then I would say probably the brunch. Then the pizza, or maybe I put the pizza above the brunch, but I just didn't really choose for today anyway, the right toppings for it. And then last but not least would be the chicken burger, which, you know, again, seasoned well, you know, bun was great, sauce was great. The only downside for me is, you know, I was expecting to have that, you know, chicken breast taste or texture even when I bit into it, and it was much more of a chicken thigh or boneless chicken thigh taste. So maybe that's intentional, but I wasn't expecting it, and I don't think it was as good as the other dishes, but still good, still good. So thanks very much, M14. I will be back. I didn't use the QR code. I didn't even show you the QR code, but needless to say, there is a QR code that you can pay and order everything from, which I think is great. But no, everyone in there, also the staff, really, you know, helpful and very efficient. Again, I had to keep telling them to not take my plate away. So that was great. Thanks guys for watching, and tomorrow it will be lower body 15 minutes with Rick.